morning, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. You guys see my uniform and y'all see my truck and trailer? Well, this is gonna be another talking head video because of all this. So last time we talked, I told you I wasn't gonna do this very often, and honestly, you guys told me you like these kind of videos. Don't worry, not gonna make a habit of it, but a lot has happened on that side of our life. And if you want to know more, the details, it's on the other channel today. We are so busy, I don't have time to make a video for you guys this week. Cutting Edge Lawn Care is booming. I'm actually done for the afternoon, and this is my only chance this week to talk to you guys. I have one afternoon to make a video. And it all started because I went and knocked on a few doors, and 2 weeks later, I have more work than I can possibly do in one day. So much work that I have 4 college kids home for spring break helping me this week. They're actually helping me 7 days this week. So that's how much work we have going on. And that's also why I can't film a video with you guys because, well, I'm not really here. I'm not here at the house very often. I'm here today because we got done early, but I'm about to go mow the yard and do my own chores. But basically Alicia and the kids, oh, they're just hanging out waiting for me to come home. It's a blessing and a curse. You hate to be busy, but you love to be busy, if you know what I mean. So right now, this right here, going good. We are super busy and we're loving it. We're growing like crazy. It's amazing. It's the things that we love and we feel blessed to have this kind of work. And frankly, we're so busy, I can't wait until my first day off, which is, I don't know when. I think I have 14 or 15 more days lined out before I can possibly have a day off. But it beats the alternative. It beats not having any work. So I'm thankful for the work. I'm gonna embrace it. I'm gonna embrace the struggle because I feel like all I do is sleep and work, but it's awesome because it means good things are happening for our company. We're growing like crazy and it's shaping up to be an amazing year. And because that business is doing so good, that's why we don't have time to make a real video this week. Because I don't know if you guys know this, most YouTubers don't make a lot of money. People have asked us like, hey, how much do you make? Well, if I told you, it's kind of embarrassing. We make just enough to not quit doing it, but not enough to actually do anything with it, if you know what I mean. So it's a great little extra side money. But if I had the YouTube money you think I did, you think I'd be talking about rebuilding this barn? I'd probably just rebuild it, huh? You think I'd be talking about that house? Probably just rebuild it. See, that's the thing, is everybody thinks people on YouTube make all this YouTube money. And really for us, it's more for us. We make the videos because we want to look back and see them. It's kind of like a diary of our life. Something we can share with our kids, our friends and family that don't live near here. They always know what we're doing. It's one of those things. We got into it to document our travels of full-time living on the road because it was supposed to be one long 4-year adventure. And it's led to us documenting our whole life because, well, we kind of like YouTube. We don't necessarily always like the process of YouTube, but I thoroughly enjoy making YouTube videos. I just don't sometimes like the back end of it. Like, I love talking to you guys. I love having this conversation with you, even though you're not really here to talk. I feel like I'm really talking to you. And lately it feels like, based on the comments, you guys are awesome. You guys are really engaging with me, and it feels like there's something personal going on. Like we are on a journey together and we're making it happen. Now, last week I talked about shorts and you guys got a little peek behind the curtain on what YouTube's really like. And several people that watch actually have YouTube channels too, and they understand what I'm talking about. Now, we are by no means a very big channel. We're not big at all in the whole grand scheme of YouTube, but we have had some success. And so I feel like we know just enough to know how YouTube works, but not enough to know how YouTube works to make us really rich, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna give you some more behind the scenes on YouTube and how it works. And in case you're wondering why I'm standing behind the shop, it's because the wind is blowing like 100 miles an hour from that way. So I'm hiding from it so I can talk to you guys. But you wanna know a little secret about YouTube? I know that me talking to you guys, this video is for me and it's for you. It's for my loyal subscribers that watch every single week. You know how I know that? Because I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm not doing anything extreme. I'm just talking to you. I'm gonna put some catchy title up as a thumbnail that's gonna get maybe a little bit of attention more than it should, but really it's just for us to talk. And now the reason I say that is because we know how YouTube works if you wanna make real money. If you wanna make real money, you have to draw a line in the sand and you have to stand on one side of it or the other. That way you make 50% of the people that watch it annoyed with you, and the other 50% agree with you. That's how YouTube works. So you see all these viral videos that go crazy? It's because someone said something outlandish on one side or the other, and then it gets pushed by YouTube because it creates engagement and comments, and people are agreeing with you and disagreeing with you. If you can make half the world love you and the other half hate you, that's the most successful YouTuber you can ever be. Because it doesn't matter what you say, someone's gonna agree with you and someone's gonna hate you for it. But the more they do, doesn't matter if it's good or bad, the more YouTube throws you out there and gets more of that. Now the problem with that is it's hard to make videos like that, because last week I told you, if you make certain kind of videos, YouTube boxes you into a little package that they can sell. If you make videos that get a certain amount of attention, well, then that becomes the package you are in. So we did it before, and you guys have seen on our channel, we got kicked out of an RV park. We made a video not knowing how to use YouTube. Like, if I'd have known how YouTube works back then, that video would have been way better, because I'd have learned how to use the clickbait thumbnail and title and deliver on it. That's the reason it worked, because I said I got kicked out, and then I actually got kicked out. See, you can say one thing and not do it, and the video doesn't work. So like, you can say the most outlandish things in the world in your title, as long as that happens in the video, you'll have success. But if you say the most outlandish things in the title and you don't do that in the video, that's when YouTube puts you in timeout and says, hey, stop lying to these people, stop saying the video is about something it's not. So I guess all the point of this is like, we know that there is a way to make money on YouTube, but it's not the way we want to do YouTube. We don't want to be those people that are down the middle. Half of y'all hate us, half of y'all love us, because that's a hard way to make videos. It's I wouldn't say it's negative. It's a very negative approach, because you're looking for a way to create a reaction. And I don't like to do that. I'm not a very negative person. I'm trying to be happy all the time. I don't have a lot of drama in my life. So when we make videos like this, I know only me and you are having this video. This is not going to go to the rest of the YouTube world, because it's not going to get pushed to new people, because it does not have an agenda. It doesn't have like a reason for watching other than me and you are talking about our lives and what we've been doing. We made several videos in our RV days that we knew with a purpose we're going to make it to get views and get attention. And those were all the things that we wasted our money on. Any major problem we have with the RV, the roof coming off, the hitch having problems. Those videos were set up for success because we got to bash a company or bash a product, or we got to say something negative about somebody, and it works out because half the people are going to agree with you and the other half are going to hate you for it. And speaking of the hatred you get when you make those kind of videos, I used to be able to tell how good a video was doing based on the amount of comments I got in the first hour. And really it comes down to the amount of comments that hate me in the first hour. See, on YouTube, if everyone agrees with you and everyone likes you and says you're doing a good job, you're not being successful in YouTube world, because that's not how it works. But if everyone says that they hate you and they don't like you and that you're a piece of crap, 100% I can go check my YouTube that day and I am making the most money I can ever make. So that's what happens on YouTube. If you want to make a lot of money, you almost have to make everyone hate you. And then at some point, all those people that hate you start to love you again. It's a weird thing, and it's based on how many subscribers you have. Like, I think 0 to 100,000, everyone hates you. Everyone just wants you to die and not be on the face of the earth. They want you to fail. They just don't like you. We don't have 100,000 yet, so we're still in that phase where if we make a good video, people don't like us. Or they tell us they don't like us, they don't like our opinion, they don't like the way we look, they don't like the way we talk, they just don't like something. The shirt you're wearing is stupid. That's what they don't like. I've talked to several guys who have bigger channels, and they say somewhere around the 100,000 subscriber mark, that changes. You start to have people that love you for who you are. So the problem with that is if you use those type of videos that get attention to grow that way, well, then you're boxed in to making those videos all the time. And I don't want to make those kind of videos that make you have to get the backlash and the comments and the engagement every time. I want to make these videos where we just hang out. And there, again, is the longest explanation about YouTube. I really wish I could say it in less words. It's a love-hate relationship with YouTube. I love it, and I also kind of hate it sometimes, because some days I just want to talk to you guys and have a good time. And I don't want to deal with the back end of YouTube. Speaking of the back end of YouTube, I told you, we can always tell how successful, sorry, I'm running from the wind again. So speaking of YouTube, I told you we can always tell the success of a video based on the comments and based on the type of comments we're getting. We've been toying around the idea. Would you guys like to see a video of us just showing you guys the worst of the worst comments? Like the ones where people tell us exactly what they're thinking about? It's kind of hilarious. Like, it's one of those things, like the worse it is, the more we don't take it seriously. Like, I'll admit, when we first started, I used to get my feelings about it because I was like, I'm not trying to be mean. Why are these people attacking me? And then we learned that's just how YouTube is. YouTube throws it out there, and then sometimes you get caught by people who don't have any interest in you and they feel the need to tell you about it. And that's fine. But now that we've been doing it for a while, it's humorous. It's hilarious. Sometimes me and Alicia take bets. I wonder what will piss people off in this video, or I wonder what people will find wrong with this video. And it's never what we think it's gonna be. It's always something so outlandish. Like, I can make a video about trees, and they're gonna be like, well, in the background, there was a pole there, and we didn't like the color of the pole. And you'll be like, what? Exactly. None of it ever makes sense, but it's kind of hilarious. So we were thinking, would you guys want to see a video about just the negative Nancy comments and all the hateful comments and the mean comments we got? Because it's hilarious. It is hilarious. And sometimes people write these dissertations. It's like a book. And they don't just talk about the way we look. They'll talk about everything. Everything they hate about us in one long paragraph. And they have no idea that most of the time it's not going to make it to YouTube, because YouTube deletes bad comments for us. And if you make fun of us, or you say cuss words, or you call out our kids or us, most of the time we remove your comment. We don't delete you from the channel unless you get real ornery. But if you ever have a comment that went missing, it's because we didn't like the way you were talking about us or our kids, and we just simply removed it so that no one else sees it. But if you can still see the fact that your comment's not there, that means that was your warning. We let you still see the channel, but just don't make comments like that. Now, if you don't see our channel no more, it's because your comment was too crazy and you got booted out of the club. So anyway, enough about YouTube. Y'all wanna see the garden? We have 2 more plants growing from seeds now. So we have that one, and where was it? Oh, it's right there, right there. None so far have shown up yet on the other ones. Everything seems to be doing pretty good. Actually, really good. Way better than we thought. Because like I said, me and Alicia do not have green thumbs. We actually expected half of this to die, and then we just grow the half that lived all the time, because we figured that's what we're made for, growing the ones that actually survive. But yeah, this is doing good. The kids are actually loving it. They come out and water it every single day. And several of you guys told me that you don't like the shorts we do, and that's perfectly fine, because we understand it's weird, especially if you've been with us for a while, that we're in the house and you're seeing RV content. And I promise I'm not gonna do the RV content much longer. But on the YouTube side, it is worth my time and money in return on the channel by doing it. So bear with me. You don't have to watch them if you don't want to, because it's not for you guys. The reason it works is because it's exposing our channel to new people. But the bad thing is people are seeing RV content and they're coming to our channel and they're not seeing RV stuff. So we realize, while it's growing the channel and it's making positive improvements in our YouTube world, it's not the right kind of stuff that we want to be doing. So coming soon, you guys will start to see post RV shorts coming up. And that's because we want to grow our channel in the right way. That's also why I don't have a problem doing these talking head videos, because this is the kind of videos we want to make. Well, I don't want to talk to you guys all the time, but I want to make videos where I attract the right kind of people. I don't want the viral attention that you get and the negative comments and things that come from making the types of videos that, well, when you make them, you're requesting that kind of attention. And while it's good on the paycheck, it's really bad on your brain, if you know what I mean. Like, it's a lot of negativity. Like, whenever we made videos like that did good, I had to turn the comments off, because well, I didn't turn them off. I turned the notifications off, because I would start to read them and I'd get real bummed out. Back in the day, when we first had success, I'd be so excited for the views, and then I realized the more views you get, the more people are gonna hate on you. And I don't really want that. And I understand it doesn't matter how good you are in life, someone's always gonna hate on you. So the best thing we can do is to make videos that aren't attracting the hate. We're gonna get haters no matter what, but if you make videos that are neutral and not looking for hate, you have a whole lot less hate. And if we'd make hateful videos, we probably wouldn't have to mow yards for a living, because we'd have enough YouTube money. But since we're not making those kind of videos, you guys are stuck watching me talk in front of my plants, and in front of my trailer, and in front of my barn, and in front of my house. All things that I need to fix up and make better. But you guys are gonna have to watch that because, well, we're simply not gonna make those type of videos. Now, what is the future of our channel? Well, we actually don't know right now. We don't know what this channel is gonna become. We've been here for a year of this, and so far, it's not the success that we had when we were traveling. Now, granted, when we were traveling, I wasn't very happy with the success we had then because RV videos just aren't that popular in the grand scheme of the YouTube world. So like every genre has a piece of the pie. The RV piece of the pie is so little. So you can be the best RVer, YouTuber, and you're still not as good as like the worst car YouTuber, if you know what I mean. So it's definitely based on subject and popularity, and really comes down, it's money. It's always money. It's what are the ads and the sponsors paying for? Well, the ads and the sponsors love to sell car and car related things. That's why the car channels do so good. RV channels on the other hand, they can be successful, but they don't pay near as good. And even when we had success, I wasn't really happy with it because, well, you're only as big as the piece of pie you're in. Because we don't want to be a homesteading channel either. I just want to be a channel about Kevin and his family. It doesn't have to be a subject, but that's not the way YouTube works. YouTube wants you to be a subject. They want you to be a package they can sell. So for now, what do you guys think our channel should be about? Because we're gonna keep filming everything we're doing. I know this week was a talking head again. I promised I wouldn't do 2 talking heads. Next week is looking better for an actual video, but don't hold your breath because, like I said, cutting edge, we're doing good. And since cutting edge makes a lot of money and makes a lot more money than YouTube, cutting edge takes priority. YouTube comes in second when it comes to making money. And I'm never gonna miss a week. So you guys might be thinking, why don't you just skip? Well, we've done that in the past, and you know what happens when you skip? It takes almost 6 weeks to get back to where you were before you skipped. So if I were to skip, it's 6 more weeks before I start seeing the numbers again for where I was when I skipped. So that's more the process I don't enjoy. I don't enjoy the schedule and the fact that you have to be so consistent to make sure YouTube works for you. Wow. Done so much rambling about YouTube. I was not supposed to ramble this much. At least you told me not to ramble. I had one note that said talk about YouTube. Obviously you guys know I talked about YouTube. Anyway guys, let me know in the comments, what do you want to see us do? What kind of videos do you like? What do you not like? I mean, honestly, it's more about what you don't like, because if you don't like it, I'm not gonna do it again. But there's certain things I like to do, and usually the videos I love making the most, I hate to say it, are the least successful videos on YouTube. So like the videos where I go to a car show or a truck show or anything fun where I do the epic montages and all the editing and making everything so good, the more work I put into a video, usually it's less successful. And I hate that about YouTube because effort does not always equal success. Right time, right place, right subject is what equals success on YouTube. So anyway guys, let me know. What kind of channel should we be? Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us. We love you, and we'll see you in the next one.